Hello, my fans of medical malpractice, and welcome to a new series on this channel covering the game 2 Point Hospital. Now, I've played this game a bit before, but now that I have a new computer where I can record it properly, I decided I'm going to start again on the game, and I'm going to go ahead and get all the DLCs as well for it, so that way we can go through everything. So, let's jump into a new game and see if we can either cure or hurt some patients.
At 2 Point Hospital, over 52% of our patients believe they leave healthier than when they arrived. Our precisely calibrated equipment is operated by compassionate healthcare practitioners, many of whom have even been to medical school or watched ER. If you suffer from turtle head, let us ease your worries and noggin gently out of your body. Chest infection is no laughing matter. Put your trust and oversized shoes in our capable hands. We're building a brighter, safer future, and hardly anything will stand in our way. You deserve the best. So join us at 2 Point Hospital. We're open for new staff, new patients, and a new you. Can I go play golf yet? I'm teeing off at 3.
Welcome to 2 Point County. I'm Albert Crank. I'll be your trusty advisor on this journey. This is Hogsport, and here's your first hospital. Click on it to get started. Alright, got a letter here. Are you ever just sitting there or at work or at home and you realize that you're incredibly cold? What's the deal with that? Personally, I want it to stop. Radiators. Try as they may, just aren't up to the task. And that's why we need something new, something warmer. Sometimes I get hot too. That's, if anything, just as bad. I'm proposing that we develop a solution for annoying, unideal temperatures by doing a shed load of research. Have at it. Thank you for your continued cooperation, Sophia Novo, CEO, Bungle Technologies. Alright, so this is one of the online projects I think that we can join in on. Alright. So currently I'm working on the Lovesick project here. But then we have this project, a project of fire and ice. It was completed. Alright, so they have an ice fountain and a fire fountain. I won't mind collecting those, that'll be great. It was a long project, but they got through it. Alright. Well, let's go back to Lovesick here. So, in this right now, I am needing to train some people is what it looks like here. Then we have to cure some people as well. Not an issue, we'll get to that as well. So we have to train 3 staff. Actually, so I have to get the lower bullocks to be able to do that. But we have to cure 3 psychiatry patients, which we'll actually be able to do, I believe, before the training portion. But we'll get them both done, not a huge deal. Alright. So, begin your career as a hospital administrator. Learn the basics of the job by establishing your first hospital. We start out with 200,000 and with 40 kudosh, which we'll get into here in a little bit. Welcome to 2 Point County. Are you ready to start building your first hospital and curing some patients? Sure, we'll go with that. First things first, you'll probably want to have a look around. To move around the hospital, hold the right mouse button and drag, move the cursor to the edge of the screen, or use the WASD keys. You can also zoom in with the mouse wheel and rotate and pitch with the middle mouse button. Alright, so first thing we gotta do is look around. Alright, completed that task. First thing the hospital will need is reception. Patients will head there when they arrive. Let's build a reception desk near the entrance. Alright, now personally, I like to pause in this type of game so that way I'm not losing money or time while I'm getting things set up. Let's go to items, and we have a reception desk here. We can rotate that desk, which we're going to do here. I want it to be nice and centered. We'll put it right about there. Alright. Guess I have to be on play for him to continue. Great, we'll need an assistant to run a reception. Let's hire one now. Alright, so really at the beginning here, evidently it's okay to just have it running. We'll go to assistants. And this person's really capable, so I'm gonna hire Sue Broccoli. Quite expensive, but especially at this first hospital, I don't think money's going to be a problem. Great, before we officially open, we'll need a GP's office. Patients will visit a doctor working as a general practitioner at each stage of diagnosis. The GP will assess patients and decide if they are ready for treatment or if they require further diagnosis. Let's build a GP's office. Yes, to build, yeah, I know how to do it. Alright, so let's go to rooms. GP's office, and we're going to put the first one right over here in this corner. We'll put the door right there. Desk against the wall. Filing cabinet in this corner. Then we can add in all these other things to the room. So we're going to put in some windows here in the front of the room. We're going to put in a bin, because he may have trash to throw away. Recycling bin. That seems new. Actually, let's put in the recycling bin instead. Best to recycle. Alright. We don't need a fire extinguisher here, but we do want a plant. So we'll put it by the window, getting plenty of light. That's going to help the happiness of the office area. I do want the medicine cabinet, definitely, but I can't afford it right now. Triangle table. Just a decorative item, doesn't really do anything. Weighing scales is a decorative item. The old-fashioned weighing scale is also decorative. A putting green. Alright. Reduces thirst and is self-sustaining. Interesting. Don't really need that for an office. A shark bin. I sort of just want that because it's cool. Okay, so when we have a cold place, I'm going to put in these incinerators. I think that'll be sort of nice. Let's see if there's anything else here that's sort of interesting. Alright. None of that stuff that I have right now. So let's go up to what I do have. Nothing else to put in. See how much a clock costs. 20 kudosh. I do want to get the clock. We'll put it right there. A floppy clock. Interesting. Cuckoo clock. And a grandfather clock. That'd be really nice to put in some rooms. Alright. Well, for right now, that's what we got. So we'll go ahead and build the room. And we'll need to hire a doctor for that room. This person has general practitioner as a possibility. Kimmy Dork. So we'll hire this dork for this office. Excellent. We need a doctor to run it. Already done. Way ahead of you. Good news, our hospital is now open for business. Patients are starting to arrive. After they register at reception, they'll be sent to the GP for diagnosis. That is good news. Yes, we can zoom in and out. Let's keep an eye on our first patient as they head for diagnosis with the GP. Sounds like a plan to me. Here they come. We must be in England because they got out of the driver's side in America and the car still took off. Hear that, or it's a self-driving car. One or the other. Oh, while she's actually here and going to be treated, I do want to go ahead and get some benches out here. We'll get those placed over there. Take care of that. Let's see. What else do I need? Oh. Probably a snack machine and such would be a good idea. Put these over here until I build another GP's office in a little while. And here I'm going to want a big bin. Really expensive items here. Want a plant in here. Fine, we'll put a plant over here. So I guess we can put one over here. Move this one up there. We don't have the big bin as an option yet. I can spend my other 20 kudosh on it. That's fine. Rather have a big bin for the hallways right now. Except for those cold hospitals where I am so getting the incinerator. Alright, so we got that in there. That'll work. That spent all our kudosh. And sort of took care of the area out here, I'd say. Alright, so the dork diagnosed her. We've diagnosed our first patient. The GP has sent you a message. Have a look at the message. Yes. Alright. So, I've discovered a new illness, gout. Gout is frequently transmitted in bathrooms, and modern medication is effective, unlike earlier times when it had to be dug out painfully with a screwdriver. With this hospital, I believe it. Patient is seeking treatment. Will need a pharmacy in order to treat them. It will cost $7,600 to build. What would you like to do? What would you like to do? We'll get the patient to wait. Pause. We're gonna build our pharmacy right back here. Alright. Put the machine here against this wall, I think. That way we're not blocking the window. More windows up here. And we're gonna need a fire extinguisher in this room because any of the machinery in this hospital can and will often catch fire. We'll put the plant back there. Actually, we'll put the plant in front of the window for now, I guess. Don't have a lot of things to put in these rooms as it is, so that'll be fine. We'll put the clock right there. Really do want that medical cabinet. That would be a good thing. I'm gonna get this unlocked. I'm gonna put one into the hallway here because I'm just curious about this whole situation. Sure, we'll put it over there for now. Gonna get all these ones that are 0 to unlocked, I think. Increases hospital attractiveness. It's a barbershop pole. Alright. It's a dog. I do love my animals overall, so we're gonna put a dog in here because why not? gonna put a dog in here too. If they had a cat one, I'd also put it in, but it doesn't seem like they do. Flying ducks. Sure, we're gonna make our dork an animal lover. She's gonna have some flying ducks right by her dog there. Alright. Guess that's everything that we could unlock. No, I don't want to stop editing the room. Alright. You know what, for now, we'll have some ducks in this room. Hey, we got a dog painting too, that's pretty. A couple dog paintings. That's gonna be nice to add later. We'll also add in a dog in here, why not? Arm bot. That's sort of awesome. Definitely want that at a point in time. It's amazing how many different things they have in here for you to get for the different rooms and such, and they're just all entertaining. So, alright. Anything else serious we want in this room? I think the one plant will provide enough coverage for that room. Can't really see otherwise, so I'm gonna call that good. And we'll need a nurse for that room, I know. We have one that's got prescription ability, so we're gonna get that person. We'll go ahead and start things again. And we will need some benches. Put another rainwater thing over here. Alright, so it's a centrifuge that spins things up, and then the person randomly just drinks it. We've cured our first patient. We've earned some money, and the hospital reputation was improved, which will attract more patients. When a doctor or nurse treats a patient, their ability will influence the chance of success. Some illnesses are tougher than others. Continue diagnosing and treating patients to keep the money coming in so we can expand the hospital.
Staff announcement. We just cured our very first patient.
We did. We cured our first patient. They didn't die or anything. Good to hear. Alright. Looks like this person also is going over to pharmacy. Yep, they got grout as well. Now that we've got some expensive machinery, we should think about looking after it. Machines will deteriorate with use and will need repairing from time to time. If a machine falls into disrepair, it can be a fire hazard. Fires are generally considered bad for business. Hire a janitor to maintain machines. While you're at it, make sure we've got some fire extinguishers nearby. Better safe than sorry, right? That's why I put a fire extinguisher in there. Alright. This person does maintenance. This person does upgrade. We don't have anything to upgrade right now, so we'll hire this one. I also am going to need a janitor who can catch ghosts later, but we'll get to that. Yeah, we already read that. Alright, so Dr. Dork is doing well in her animal-themed room. Our nurse, I didn't even check the name of the nurse. Dickie Moore. Dickie's doing really well over here in his animal-themed nurse, or pharmacy. Alright, everything's running smoothly. Oh, I had to place another extinguisher. That's what they're waiting on. Sure, we'll just place it randomly for right now. There. Janitors will be called to repair a machine when its maintenance level falls below 50%. Okay.
2-point radio.
keeping
You're
people happy.
listening to Harrison Wolf.
It's important to keep your
the
staff
lone
and patients
voice of
happy
reason,
to ensure
ready
the
to
hospital
spread
runs
some
smoothly.
truth to all our vigilant listeners. So
Right,
open
Harrison?
your eyes and your ears and get ready to find out what's really going on. But first, here are some people playing musical instruments.
Okay, so Harrison Wolf is going to tell us what's really going on, but first music. Gotcha. Patients will get bored, thirsty, and hungry over time. Make sure they have access to entertainment, food, drinks, and a comfy seat when they're between appointments. If they become unhappy, they'll leave and go to another hospital. Well, we don't want that. We have to place a leaflet stand. We got better things than a leaflet stand at this point, but that's what they want here. I'm going to go ahead and place it. Let's see. I'm also going to provide entertainment that will make me some
Patients
money.
must pay for good health.
We'll put that there, and then where's this leaflet stand? There's a leaflet stand. We'll put it over here for now. Sure. Yeah, if you want to pick up an item, yes, I've already done that several times. I'm not really worried about that. Staff get tired as they work and will eventually go on break. Staff room will help them relax and return to work energized. Drinks and snacks can help keep them happy too. If you make a room larger and fill it with interesting items, it will be considered more prestigious. People using a high prestige room will become happier. A nice staff room will also help staff regain energy faster. Alright, so let's build a staff room over here. Staff room. We're going to make it fairly small for right now, because we don't have a lot to even put in it. Put a couple sofas in, a couple windows up here, definitely a drinks machine, and a snack machine. And we'll put in a locker just in case they want. Nah, we don't need a locker there.
Hospital grounds. No unauthorized digging.
We'll put a plant though, because plants make people happier. And we'll put in a charity dog over here. Just in that corner. Clock up on this wall here. Flying ducks over the charity dog. And we're gonna put in a arcade game for our doctors to play because we can. I think I still even have room for that locker, so why not put it in? There. If we got room for it, we'll put it in there. Sure. I'd say that's a good
I've
room.
started exploring past lives. I've tried hypnotizing myself with pendulums and pocket watches, but I find listening to my own voice works best. I say one thing, and then another thing. And I say one thing, and then another thing. It's possible you're now hypnotized too.
Okay, well I am hypnotized there, Mr. Wolf. But anyways, staff room. Staff will head to a staff room when they're on break. Fill the room with interesting items. Yeah, we already did that. New illness discovered. Clamp. That sounds bad and like something you don't want your girlfriend to possibly have. Once this grips a patient, it doesn't let go. Inflicts many living statues and selfie-taking chumps. Something that a lot of girls seem to do also. We'll send the patient for treatment in our pharmacy. Alright, so pharmacy will take care of that. Don't see anything cool with the clamp thing, so we'll just move on. Charlie work. Drinks and snacks are great for keeping people happy, but they can lead to littering if there are no bins nearby. While we're at it, staff and patients will get pretty grumpy if they don't have access to any toilets. You might want to invest in some quality porcelain. Janitors will maintain all of these, restocking vending machines, sweeping up litter, emptying bins, and unlocking and blocking toilets. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and pause because we gotta build a toilet. But that also did remind me one thing we were missing in this room. We need a bin of some sort. You know, this is a decorative room. Let's go ahead and put in a decorative bin. There we go. Should still deal with litter, but does it look more decorative? No. I don't want the outrun, I want that. Oh, it looks like an elephant's foot. Yeah, we'll put that there. Sort of fits in with the walls and stuff. Nice. Alright. Let's see. Where do I want to put the toilets? I think I'll put them along this back wall next to the staff room. Except for there's a window right there. That's a little bit on the creepy side. There's a window over there. So you know what? We're going to put the toilets right here. We'll put in 2 for now, because I want to see what other items are unlocked for a toilet. A water closet. The old bog. Alright. That would be sort of neat to have. I'd like to get the water closet unlocked. Anything else of interest for a toilet? Doesn't look like it really. Alright, so the normal for right now. We'll go with a couple of sinks in here. And a couple hand dryers. And maybe a plant if we can. Hopefully it'll help with the smell and with the room presentation. Oh yeah, there goes that extra extinguisher we didn't really need in the first place. Alright.
Looks like the healthcare branch of the Holistics company, known to some as Hemp, is in trouble again. Apparently Elixir, their latest product which claims to cure all ills, is in fact nothing but pine-scented prune juice. Well, I guess it should cure one ill at least.
I do love the announcements from both the person in the hospital and the radio hosts on this game. They are quite interesting. Alright, and we had to place 2 bins. Well, fine. Thought I placed a bin in there. Maybe it has to be a regular bin? Let's see. We'll put a bin in here, why not?
Anything deposited in a bin is now hospital property. No rummaging.
No rummaging. Alright. Interesting enough. Fine. Let me just put the bin. There we go. Sell the bin. Janitors will empty bin and unblock toilets when required. This is much better than sweep of litter. I don't even think I wanted to read the rest of that. Further diagnosis. We're hearing some reports of some new illnesses in town. These might be harder to diagnose. We may need to build a new diagnosis room. If a GP isn't certain, they will send a patient for further diagnosis. Alright, general diagnosis unlocked. We'll put that up here. To expand the hospital with more rooms and staff, the hospital level increases. A larger hospital attracts more patients. As the hospital gets busier, queues may start to get long. We may need to build more GP offices and other rooms and hire more staff to deal with extra patients. Look out for queue warnings above rooms. You can also hover over a room to highlight people queuing for that room. Sounds good. Alright, got an easy scan. We'll put that over here. We'll put patient bed over here. Put a filing cabinet. Maybe here. Some windows into this room. We'll put a bin in here just in case it's needed. Well, let's see what else we get first. Put a plant in, definitely. Don't know if the easy scan can catch fire or not, but we'll put an extinguisher just in case it can. Alright, we've We've exhausted all forms of diagnosis on a patient. We still don't know how to treat them. We'll need some more diagnosis, otherwise the patient will leave. Alright, we'll pause so I can finish the diagnosis room. Don't worry, we're getting a charity dog in there. Everything will be fine. And of course, we're going to have some flying ducks over the charity dog because just reasons. Alright. Those ducks are now perfectly aligned with that charity dog. That works out. I do need this medical cabinet. That's one that I actually care about. That's not just for aesthetics. Alright. Hospital level is increased. Keep expanding to attract more patients. Sure thing. We're also going to need somebody to work in this room. A nurse. Let's see who we have as far as nurse. This one has the diagnostics ability. So we'll put you in there. I also want to go to the different people. Alright. Staff job assignment. See which staff are qualified to carry out job type in the hospital and control who is allowed to do each job. For example, yeah, that's why I'm on this screen. Alright, so you're not going to work in the pharmacy, and you're not going to work in diagnostics. There we go. Doctors-wise, you're going to work just in the GP's office. And you sort of have to do everything for right now. So, alright, that takes care of that. Let's put a few more benches out here. We're going to move these down here.
You're listening to Harrison Wolf. On
Yes, I am.
2 Point Radio.
What do you have to
I
say,
went to
Harrison
the
Wolf?
Cirque du Parfait recently. I was impressed by how experimental the acts were, till I realized I was facing the wrong way and just looking at the tent wall.
I can understand making that mistake. Sometimes we just look at walls and think it's an act. There's a peculiar new illness in town. Lightheadedness. We're going to need some expensive new equipment to deal with this. Continue expanding the hospital to unlock the treatment room. We may also need another GP's office and some more staff to keep on top of things. Alright, let's go ahead and pause because I want to put a plant down before I get too far. This rainwater thing may have to move. Actually, you know what? We don't need benches on both sides here. Actually, we'll leave the bin there. We'll leave that there. We'll put a plant. Actually, no, we'll put the plant under the window. Plant under the window makes more sense. Rainwater thing can go over in this corner. Bin next to the machines because they will make the mess there. Plant under the window to make the happiness better. Actually, bin over here. Machines moved slightly. We can get another plant in over here. Cannot get a plant in there. Well, that's frustrating. Alright. So the dog does make people happier, too. Good to know. The arcade really doesn't, but I'm not concerned about people's happiness with the arcade. I want to make some money off of them. Alright. Put a plant right where that lady's walking. Let's move some stuff around in this room for now. Oh wait, that was not what I wanted to do. Alright, put the plant in that corner. plant in that corner. Perfect. No, I don't want to sell the sofa. I just want to rotate the elephant. There we go. So that all works out. We're gonna move the arcade machine down in this direction here. For now, at least. We'll get rid of that one. Sadly, the dog's going away there because I need another one of these offices. And another doctor, evidently. Alright. I do love the fact that you can copy offices, so I don't have to actually do anything as far as building a new one. Plank goes back by the window. And this will get moved around so that way the window is not blocked by that. Alright. So that one's open for business. We will need a couple of benches outside of it. How are we doing as far as plants in this area? Probably using their plant right about here. There we go. Oh, alright. Now I need to hire a couple more doctors, perhaps. Yeah, you don't have an ability, really. You're at least a little bit better, so let's put you into that one. And we'll hope that we can get a better one.
Doctor's GP's office.
Okay, he's going over to this office instead. Whatever. As long as you're in one of the offices, I don't care. Alright. Betty Panther is also a good receptionist, so we'll put her in. At first, I thought that was a sound from the bathroom. No, it was just the janitor watering the plants. Good to know. Big difference in the two things. Alright, earn 15,000. We're almost there right now, so we're good on that. Doctor's going back to work. Haven't seen anybody using the arcade machine yet, but that's alright. They did use the elephant foot to throw their trash away, though, so that's a good thing. And they are... Wait, we need to make some money there. That'll be alright. New illness discovered. Misery guts. Chronic grumpiness due to a nihilistic semicolon. We'll send the patient for treatment in our pharmacy. Sounds like a plan? Good news, we cured 10 patients in total. Each cure boosts our reputation, which will attract even more patients to the hospital. That is good news. I like good news. Let's keep that up.
Read Charlatine Fish Wrapper at the 2-Point Squabbler and 2-Point Squabbler online for great stories and perspective from a human just like you.
Serving 2-Point County.
This is 2-Point Radio.
Ward required. Our doctors have discovered a new illness, bed face, a quite alarming contortion of the face caused by sleeping at a strange angle. I would have that possibly then. I always am sleeping at weird angles, it seems. Doctors recommend always using a bed protractor to monitor your sleeping angles. I'll keep that in mind. The patient is seeking treatment. We'll need a ward in order to treat them. Sure thing. Let's pause. Oh, we have a staff promotion too. Belle Rascal is ready for a promotion from student nurse to junior nurse. Sure, we'll promote. That'll work. Congratulations on your promotion. We're gonna put our ward over here. And the rule I've sort of found with this is, and I've seen it from other people as well, one of these changing rooms can service 3 beds. So, if I were to make this room bigger and have more beds in it, then I would need to put in more of those changing areas. But for now, this is a nice, fairly cozy little room, which is fine. Should work out all right. We'll put a bin in here too, just so we have one. Put a couple plants. And of course, this hospital's theme, charity dog with flying ducks over it. And we'll put a clock on the wall here so that we know what time it is. Actually, I want the clock over there. Alright, and then for the ward, since this is a small ward, I'll probably only just hire one nurse for it. If this was a bigger ward, then I would probably put 2 nurses in here. Alright. Now I want to go to your settings and put you as just working in the ward. Alright. You're gonna work still just in the pharmacy. Ooh, you can work in the pharmacy and the ward, so we're gonna have you go back and forth between the two. And we'll have it like that. Wards can be used for diagnosis and also to treat a range of illnesses. A nurse is required to admit each patient, look after them, and discharge them when they're ready to leave. Add multiple beds to a ward to deal with more than one patient at a time. You can also adjust the number of nurses that should work there in room settings. This is useful if you have lots of patients. Basically saying what I had already said. You're going over to the pharmacy because the pharmacist is on break, aren't you? Yes, you are. Alright. Well, let's put a bench out here. You'll just wait a little while, we'll get you treated. Have a plant while you're waiting. I want to plant in the corner. There we go.
Nurse wanted on the ward.
Nobody is using our arcade machine. I'm very disappointed. Bogwarts. A rather disgusting skin condition caused by filthy toilets. It can be cured with an expensive cocktail of drugs carefully prepared in the pharmacy, or with witchcraft. We'll send the patient to treatment in our pharmacy. Darn, I was hoping for the witchcraft.
Therapist says
That would have
I
been
need
sort of
to
cool in this
relax
hospital.
more. Find a hobby. If you have any suggestions, please send them in. I'll keep you posted on how my search goes. Anything's better than my last hobby, collecting traffic cones.
Deluxe clinic unlocked. That's good. I'm gonna hire one more nurse. Hospital star rating. The 2 Point Health Ministry is keen to recognize the achievements of every hospital in the county. If we can build a hospital that satisfies the needs of the local area, the hospital will be awarded with an official star rating. This will be great for our organization. Not only does each star come with associated rewards, but it also will allow us to establish new hospitals around the county. Then you expand the hospital to acquire a 1-star rating. Alright, I'm gonna hire you, plop you in the ward for right now, even though you're not qualified. You are the one that's qualified for general diagnosis, so let's put you. You'll be over there. You're the one that is qualified. Yeah, you're qualified for the ward. Let's get you into the ward. Okay. Appointment in general diagnosis. I think I see the problem already of what might be going on. Kudosh. By completing an objective and challenges, our organization earns Kudosh. We can use this to gain access to new items. Take a look at items list. Any item with a padlock can be unlocked using K. Best of all, we can then purchase any item for our hospital. So use it wisely. Yeah, I really want that medical cabinet, so I'm going to save up for that. Alright, the deluxe clinic. 3x3 room, so I could put it right here pretty much. Or right here. I'm gonna put it right here. Put that plant inside the room now. Put some windows on that room. And don't really need a bin in here. Definitely need a fire extinguisher though. Never know when this could burst into flames. And then of course, charity dog and its flying ducks. Clock on the wall. Oh, we're close to prestige on this. Let's put a random picture in here as well, I guess. Or maybe a bin. Bin at least makes more sense than random picture. It didn't quite do it. Alright, random picture it is. We're a prestige 3 then for that clinic. I do want to get the, I think there's a certificate also. I do want that open as well as the medical cabinet. Those are going to both be good things to have. Alright. Then we're going to need a plant for the hallway now since we took the one out. There we go. The one over there as well. And we'll put a bench down here. There we go. And this room is run by who? Doctor. Alright. So we'll need another doctor. Oh, this one's really well rounded overall. So let's go ahead and hire this person. That person's good for there. Yeah, Amy Chess. You're not really good for there, so we'll go ahead and move you to here. Where you're not going to be really good either, but that's alright. Alright. We have to cure 3 patients of lightheadedness. Because they have lights on their head. Get it? Nobody is using my arcade machines. Or did he just use it? I don't know. I missed it if he did. Very sad about that. Alright, that nurse is doing a good job in there, it looks like. He's got everybody taken care of. Oh, we missed the first patient with the lightheadedness. Probably this person will be here. Nope, they have an appointment at the GP's office. Well, that didn't go over well there, evidently.
Patients should wash their hands at all times.
Hey, we do have a janitor that's good with ghosts, though. Let's put him in right there, because we may have a ghost coming in. Yep, we have a ghost. Good thing I hired him. Alright, he uses a shop vac to take care of it. Good to hear. So we unscrew their head, or their light bulb. Then this machine makes a head. Alright. Then we just shove it on. Gee, I can't possibly see why it's not working properly at points. Patient death. Sad news, our first patient death. Patients can die if treatment fails or if they are waiting too long for their health and their health deteriorates. The hospital reputation will suffer as a result. There's also a chance the patient will return to haunt the hospital. If this happens, we'll need a janitor with ghost capture qualification. That's why I got him. Ghost. When a patient dies, sometimes a part of them remains. The most terrifying part, sadly, this can be quite upsetting for those of us still clinging on to life. Not only that, but ghosts are messy blighters, leaving a trail of ectoplasm. They also have a habit of dematerializing and popping up elsewhere. Who should we call? A janitor with a ghost capture qualification, of course. They're fully trained with the latest autophysic ghost suction technology. In future, we might even be able to harvest spiritual matter for use by our research team. That'd be sort of neat. Lightheadedness. Lightheaded patients are notable due to their bulbous heads. We'll send the patient to treatment in our deluxe clinic. Alright. So basically, all I'm waiting on now is 2 more lightheaded patients. Here comes one now. We have to cure 3 of them. Come on, nurse.
For legal reasons,
Off your seat.
staff are asked to try their best.
I'm like, go help this guy. I'm not sure why he needed help getting into bed, but still, go help him. Alright, people are getting bored over here when they're waiting at this clinic, so I'm gonna put in a leaflet stand here, I guess, just outside to make it a bit more interesting in the area. Alright. Evidently that's how our janitor fixes things. As I said about the medical malpractice, we just unscrewed a guy's head and we just smacked our pharmacy machine with a wrench. Yep. I just noticed here. Are these like cats or raccoons or something that are in the claw grabber? Interesting. Very interesting. I also haven't seen anybody use this rainwater thing at all. Oh, you're going around watering the plants, that's a good thing. You're just wandering around because there's nothing for you to do right now. We cured 20 patients. That is a good thing.
Staff facilities are out of bounds for all patients and some staff.
Out of bounds for some staff because we don't like you.
The 45th caller today will win tickets to the Rock Festival taking place next month.
Alright, we need you to go get your light bulb pulled off.
Optimism. The most callers we've ever had in a day was 6. 2 of them were wrong numbers.
Maintenance announcement.
They're currently
Plants
idle,
need water.
but we might need them in a little while, so I'd rather have them idle. Tell me that the dork, Dr. Dork here, can clear the station of the deluxe issue. I heard glass breaking, which is not a good sign, I would think, but maybe it is. Who knows? It was. Alright. We have gotten our 1 star. Congratulations, your hospital has been awarded a 1-star rating. That's one of a possible 3 by the 2-Point Health Ministry. I have retrieved your file from my bin to celebrate. Thanks for the hard work, I guess. Continue to develop your enterprise in Hogsport for further esteem and trinkets. If you believe that you're capable of more, alternatively, run before you can walk and begin to expand your organization by opening a new hospital in Lower Bullocks. Choice, as they say, is yours. Yours fragrantly, Tarkeen Foxbridge, Health Minister. Alright, well, we are going to go take a look at the map. We're going to stay at this hospital, but I want to see this other place.
Rise and shine, everyone. And if you happen to be in Lower Bullocks this morning, watch out for the gathering of druids down the Grogben's Ring. In a total coincidence, the town will also pay host to a psychology convention today. Should all work out nicely.
I guess that will work out nicely. The Superbug Initiative is happy to announce that a project of Fire Ice global project has been completed. With the invention of these two glorious fountains, minor thermal discomfort should finally become a thing of the past. Well done, everyone. Thank you for your continued cooperation. Sophia Novo, CEO, Bungle Technologies. Alright. So we have lower bullocks unlocked. As I said, we're going to continue on Hog Sport and get the other 2 stars before we move on. But this is where I'm going to go ahead and end this video. If you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and click that like button. And if you have not already, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you again for another episode of 2 Point Hospital.